Welcome back to I Just Drive. I'm headed to go fuel. It's about 12:45 in the afternoon. And well, my car ran out of gas yesterday. I know. How do you run out of gas in a Prius? Well, don't ask. So I'm actually driving right past the spot that I collapsed, pretty much, because I had to walk for the gas, and as I mentioned, I'm disabled here. I'm not like 100%, but I can't do the stuff a lot of you people out there doing. Just normal things. So I went to go walk over there, had a bunch of little bottles and stuff, and I just couldn't handle it. So I laid down on the grass, and then these ants were biting me and stuff. And I could just see how I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, man. It was a disaster. So you know what? I called one of my subscribers. one of my subscribers. Thank you so much to that family. They went way out of their way. And I moved up a little bit because I saw some shade after I started to get a little bit of strength back. So I moved up to that shady spot. Then I just collapsed there. I landed on the grass, and right close by me, I found a red wasp, huge red wasp, minding his own business. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't land on that thing. Oh, the grace of God. Thank you, Jesus. So, it turns out that red wasp was just drinking water. He was drinking water because when I fell, I landed in the shade of one of those mall signs, and on the other side of that sign there was a water sprinkler, and every so often I would get refreshed as I'm laying there, feeling like I'm ready to die. And I still had a little bit of water left, and well, that was a pretty amazing experience, actually. So here I'm laying there, and I started to get my strength back up. So I stood up, and as soon as I stand up, the sprinkler just hit me all crazy, and just gushed at me. It was so good. And then as I was standing there, my friendly subscriber, he came driving down the service road honking. So then he went into the parking lot, because there's not a good place. That's not a good place to park on the service road. All those cars on that one. And so he pulled into the parking lot. So I had to go through all the sprinklers. Oh man, go up the hill, and then I ended up. My shirt was so wet and covered in grass. I had to take my shirt off right in front of everybody, and they gave me another shirt. Actually, this shirt. They gave me this shirt, and then they took me to the gas station. Filled up. Actually, they got me the gas. They paid for it. Very nice. Thank you so much. And I was having a bad day, real bad day. And so then they said, "Hey, why don't you just follow us to our house? We'll have dinner. We have a place for you to sleep." And I slept really well. It was a little hard at first to do because I was so messed up from that. Man, my neck was hurting so bad, and then when I woke up this morning, I was like, "Wow, I got $11 and some change in my bank account." I thought I had more. You know how the bank updates when you're not looking. You think, "Oh, I got $60." Well, I had in there. It showed about $80 or something. No, it was $80, and then I went to the store, got some food, got some chicken, sliced chicken, and some cheese and some buns and all that stuff. And we got to their house, and well, my stuff it had been sitting in the car in that heat. It was what was the heat like? At least like 104 or something yesterday. I don't know. It was past 100, and so they put my stuff into the fridge, and then he pulled it out and threw it out. He said, "Man, I threw that stuff out. It seemed better days." He sent me a text while I was laying in bed, and it's just so. It's just amazing how I'm even alive. Because if I would have just, man, I was almost to the gas station, but man, trying to get back after all that, I probably would have had to call 911. And I ain't joking. I really would have, or just lay there and forget about it, one or the other. And so uh, I had a good night. Had a real good night. They they offered me everything I could possibly need or want, uh, and I sure appreciate it. Uh, I don't know when I'll ever be able to pay them back right now, but sure ain't right now. But they sure sure look like no strings attached, and they're very very kind, nice family, very kind Christian family, and I just wanted to say thank you so much. You blessed me so much last night, and I don't have enough words to say what you did for me. It's such a oh man. I but anyway, man, that was one of them subscribers that they man. I'm sure glad they subscribed. I'm sure glad I met them. So I'm gonna let you go. I'm about to get to this gas station. Uh, uh, over and out.